In the face of spiritual warfare, believers must grasp the profound promise found in Numbers chapter 23, verse 23. There is no divination against Jacob, no evil omens against Israel. This pledge serves as a fortress against the adversary's assaults. But how often do we forget its weight? When fear and anxiety creep in, we tend to relinquish our confidence in God's protection, unwittingly allowing weaknesses to surface. Our hearts may tremble, and panic can quickly substitute the tranquil peace that God promises. As the enemy wages his attack, we find ourselves shouting in desperation, instead of standing firm in the strength of our faith. Satan, ever cunning, thrives in the cracks of our fear, seeking to exploit the sinful inclinations of our nature: hatred, pride, envy, and unforgiveness. He capitalizes on these moments, inching his way into the hearts of God's children, ready to establish a foothold where faith should reside. We must be aware that our inner struggles can inadvertently provide room for evil influences, which can manifest as doubts and temptations. Recognition of this truth is essential. It empowers us to confront the foe directly rather than retreat in fear. Yet, amidst this struggle, the Bible calls us to vigilance. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8 cautions, "Be alert and of sober mind." The devil's presence is real, prowling like a lion, ready to devour the unsuspecting. It is not enough to dismiss his tactics. We must remain actively engaged in our spiritual lives. Relying on our good deeds alone leaves us open to his strategies. However, when we sense the adversary closing in, we do not stand defenseless. Arming ourselves with faith, we turn to praise and fervent prayer, proclaiming God's promises over our lives. In this act of faith, we fortify our hearts against intrusion. Numbers chapter 23, verse 21 reassures us, "He has not observed iniquity in Jacob, nor has he seen wickedness in Israel. The Lord their God is with them, and the shout of a king is among them. Here lies our true strength." It is through faith, not our efforts, that we repel the enemy. Ultimately, the battleground is not defined by our actions, but our unwavering trust in God's might. It is faith that renders Satan powerless, reminding us that we are secure in his righteousness. The Lord's protection envelops us, a shield that allows us to stand firm against attacks. Every child of God must rest in the assurance that through faith, we conquer challenges, reinforced by divine strength. Let us hold fast to this truth. Our triumph lies not in ourselves, but in the steadfast love and protection that God graciously extends to us